Alright, buckle up, boys. We're getting jingly. So, I get a lot of DMs and comments from my main channel. If you're new here, welcome. We just might have some fun. And do a lot of car videos, okay? I like cars. I'm in one right now. I drive them. I get it. At one point, I had 3 cars, all totaling under the price of $38,000, all combined, which is like most people's one car. Now, right now, I'm currently in a 30-year-old car, well, 1997 Cadillac. And I made a comment in a previous video I did about the cars, saying that I make over 6 figures, and I drive a 30-year-old car. I know, that cost me $4,000. Now, before I get out of this car and show it to you, I just don't have it in me. I'm going to show you some clips. Because I do a lot of research looking for cars because I would like to buy a truck. Or I would like a modern day car, like a 2017, 2018 car. Right? Anybody? I mean, that makes sense, right? You think with the kind of money I make, it would be feasible. All right? I'll explain more in just a moment. Just check out some of these clips, though. And then we'll meet right back here. Yeah? Like, look at this. This guy wants a 1995 Grand Marquis. I got mine for $3,000. Same one. But look at this. $8,500. It's a classic, right? Oh, it's a vintage. It's a vintage automobile. Suck 7 dicks, dude. They've got the Jeep Renegade Latitude. Look at this piece of shit. I mean, you gotta... Who in the hell is gonna spend 10 grand on this orange piece of shit? I mean, if I was a cop, I would pull you over for disturbing the peace. I mean, you gotta be colorblind. I'd pull up on them and you get $50 for this car. That's an insult. No. Look at this one. 2021 Chevrolet Sparks. Can't even see the car. They go, it's a surprise car. Yeah, it's 10 grand. It's like, surprise. It's like a whole thing. We're doing this new thing down at the dealership. That's funny. A Kia Soul with 100,000 miles on it. They want 10 grand. I know it says $9,000, but let's call it what it is. Let's stop bullshitting each other here. All right. You get $4,000 for that car. A bunch of mice drove that thing. I saw the commercials. I'm gonna pick used car after rodents. Come on, dude. 3 blind mice driving around that damn thing. 2015 Honda Civic. Not bad, actually. 12 grand for that piece of shit. Look at that thing. I like it. It's gonna be reliable, but like, come on. Pull up in a red leather jacket driving that thing. People are gonna know something's odd. Now, 2020 for 100,000 miles on it. Wait, what was that? That was 100,000 miles on that bad boy. 17 racks. That's not bad. That's pretty bad. 2023 used is actually more money than the brand new one. Anybody in the back hear that? Guys? That's how good those cars are. And probably because the newer cars are actually shittier than the older cars. 2022, another one with 31,000 miles. More expensive than the brand new one. It's probably because it's a limited edition. LE. Classic. Just kidding. You got the $6,000 one, boys. Look, $98 a month financed. And it's gold. People like gold. Gold's valuable. I owned a 335i. It's an exact car, 2008. And the reason why people sell them when the miles are this high is because every time they break down, it's about $3,000 coming right out of your fucking butthole. Okay? But look at this. A 2014 still going for 18 grand. It's a good deal. Good value. Okay? Got to trust the car salesman. Right here, 2014. Oh, it's only $14,000, which most people can't afford. So you're going to finance that. There's like the 180,000 miles, 17 grand. Now, if there's any car that should be overpriced, it's a truck. I agree with that, 1,000%. But it's just crazy to me. I'm like, how long can these go for? I know I've seen cars go to 1 million miles. It does happen. But like wear and tear on the shocks and the brakes and the undercarriage on the boom, 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 boom. I mean, this one's just a cartoon picture and they want 20 grand for a cartoon. That's perfect. So this is a 2014 Ford Mustang. Regular car, okay? Some are going to argue that it's the classic. Look at it. Everyone's got one, right? Okay, they're probably reliable cars. I believe that. Ford, Honda, Toyota. Yeah. Okay, now, $22,000. Okay, you're not fooling anybody with the 2199 bullshit, right? We got to cut that crap out. But this is the Night Rider right here, okay? $4,000. Got a good deal on it. Wait for this fucker to go by. Got a pretty good deal on it, though. 4Gs, pretty clean. I mean, you know, for some of the cars that you just saw in that last video, I mean, what was it, $8,000 for like a piece of shit? You know what I mean? Like $10,000 for some car that doesn't even look as good as this. Now, I know beauty's subjective, and this car does take premium gas, which I do put regular in it. Fuck them. I gotta say, I'd much rather drive this than a $10,000 Honda that I do not like. Anyways, back to the car. And that's just a fraction. I mean, you guys could have fun all you want. Go on Car Gurus or Auto Trader and just get a good laugh, all right? And the reason why I'm driving this $4,000 car is I also have another $10,000 Cadillac that's actually 40 years old. It's in the shop. That one has air conditioning. This one does not. But the biggest reason I refuse to go get a new car is car payments. Shocking, right? I know. I don't have kids, so I'm not forced into it, okay? But most people, let me explain it to you this way. Most people are going to have to learn the hard way. I'm guilty. I've had car payments. $275 a month. About 6 years ago. 8 years ago. I started making more money around 25 years old. I'm now almost 35. So I'm 34. Good math, right? I don't know why people say that. Just, you're 34, dude. Just say you're 34. But I learned the hard way. I started making like 60, 70 grand a year back in like 2015. And I said, I can afford a BMW. No problem. Well, the truth is I couldn't afford a BMW. And I still cannot afford a BMW. I mean, yes, can I go buy one of those BMWs we just saw for 15 grand cash? Of course, yes, I can. Do I want to put premium in my car every day? No. Fuck you. Do I want to spend 3 grand every time it wants to get fixed, or it has to get fixed? No, I don't, because that's what it's going to cost. It's going to be 2 grand every time you go to the store to get that fixed. The store, the mechanic. Don't believe me. Same thing with the Mercedes. Go just fix it yourself. Okay, let me consult with my team in the back. Hey guys, do we have the time or the wherewithal or the resources to fix a BMW every time it breaks down? No? No, we don't have the time. We don't even know how to do that. Wait, it will cost how much in tools? Yeah, so basically we can't do that. I just consulted with my team, and we're just not capable. But that's the biggest reason I'm doing this right now, because when I do go buy a car, it's going to cost me probably $20,000 to $30,000, okay? Maybe even 40 grand, depending on what I want and where I'm at in my life, okay? But it's going to come right out of my butthole. Cash. Well, electronically, because if you pull up to the car dealer, 40 grand cash, probably going to look at you funny. But that's where we're at. And right now, I don't know about you, but if I were to go spend let's just say $25,000, that's going to be about a fourth of my liquid assets. I'm not cool with that. More than a fourth. A little more than a fourth. Unless I want to go sell my fucking house. Got a lot of equity in that, but that doesn't count unless you sell it. So, but yeah, that's where we're at, man. And I get a lot of DMs from people. I mean, too many to just read from one. And they're all on the same level. They get it. And a lot of people, you know what they say? We're going to end on this note. This is the #1 DM I get. I make 6 figures and drive a 20-year-old car. Spectacular.
Anyways, that's why I do what I do. Where you're going to go, how you're going to do it, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. All right, we're going to end right there. Check out my main channel, Ordell. Surf this page. God, hell of a talk.